me feel like I want to learn to sing.
Right.
What going, Bridget?
Good day, I'm Bridget. The vibe nicest, man. The vibe's beautiful, man. Good to be in New York.
Well, you know, this is your home away from home, and of course, songs like these have made New York City really a staple for you, where even if you're not present, your voice and your music is always present on the airwaves and the cars from America and White Plains Road and Flatbush Avenue and in the dance them and in the parties them at the bar mitzvahs them and church functions too, because that is the voice of Richie Stephens.
Give thanks, right.
Now let's talk about the CD, man. The new CD. Gosh, I'm looking at the CD, and you know, when I hear this track, which was one of those lost tracks.
Yes.
That was dug up, and I gotta say thank you, because you bring back out a veteran producer that I don't think he understands how much we miss his production.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Even me too. You understand? Because as you were telling the history, the song Rain from the Sky, I recorded it 24 years ago. Wow. It was supposed to be on the same album with No. Wow. But for some reason the track just went missing. And it was in the last year they found the track.
Right.
And after putting the track out, and people like you start busting tune and double them on the road crew, it's like people start asking, where can we get an album? When can we get an album of this quality from Richie Stephens? And I said, why? Well, it's quite possible. So I link up Clevie, who is part of the group,
the legendary.
And Clevie said, ready Richie, I'm ready to work. And the great thing, even though still has passed and gone, God rest his soul.
Amen.
Clevie produced this album, but it's still Steely and Clevie, because those tracks are all tracks that Steely played on before he passed. So it's a very, very, very special album to me. You know, and as you say, is two of our best producers of all time.
Definitely. And it's not too often we get an album that, I'm looking at it right now, and it has 1, 2, 3 number 1 songs up, because The Rain from the Sky went to number 1.
Yes.
Let's Dance went to number 1.
Yes.
We Feel Good.
Yeah, man. And the last number 1 was Come Back to Bed.
Come Back to Bed. So
and that just goes to show reggae music is still alive and well.
Right.
People like you are defending music on the ear. This is just one side of the world, but places like Brazil, Let's Dance is one of the biggest reggae songs in the country. I'm going here in November for a tour. I was there 4 years ago, where my song went number 1, a song called
Right.
In England, this album is just blazing like
I can imagine
fire, and it's good. It's a good look, Reggie. We're here to launch it tonight.
Yeah. Right, and it's all taking place at Milk River. That's down on Atlantic Avenue. Don't forget, you can't miss it. What time does the door open?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Showtime is about 10, 11, somewhere there. You know.
So New York City, you know, we've been promoting this now for about 2 weeks. Then you know that Richie's album release party is in Brooklyn, and what a place, because Brooklyn is a mecca.
Yes.
Brooklyn is the
I'm actually glad it's
Guyana,
in Brooklyn.
Jamaica, the whole thing.
It's always Manhattan, so now Queens and Brooklyn, you know, closer to home.
Right.
So we're looking forward. I'll be singing some classics, as you know, but a lot of songs from the album, because I have some songs. The concept of the album is 7 original, 7 covers.
Okay.
And we deliberately do that because I want to fit some of my favorite classics in. You know.
Now, what you also did, you know, because I remember I was listening to the radio, as a matter of fact, in Jamaica here, because I listen to a lot of Jamaica radio, England radio, Japanese radio, I listen to radio all over the world.
Smart.
And they were doing a best 10 songs of Bounty Killer, right? And in the top 10, I think it finished like around 4 or 5. There's a maniac on the dance floor. And to see you and Bounty Killer, we've been friends for years.
Yeah, man.
You know, to do another collaboration in 2017, that is truly amazing, man. How is that really?
Wicked. Well, let's not forget, Killer. I met Killer in about 20 something years, 24 or 5 years.
Right.
And how I met him was, I hear him, my brother first told me about him, and then I hear him say that you just body. So I put the track together. She's a maniac on the floor. And even though he was very young at the time,
right,
I still got to him and said, you you know, said me have a song in one here. I play the song for you. So, wow, this bad. So I say, you want DJ? And I say, you sure? You say yes. When we can link up in the studio and him tell the time I will go out the studio and him just hammer down the tune. So he never forget that. Because I never did have to go to him.
Right.
I mean, there are lots of other bigger DJs that we could have go to.
Right.
You understand? But me just love him song and wanted to get involved with him. Because you know how it's like you do them. So.
Right.
And from out of that love and out of that genuine reaching out to him, look how much other you killer reach out for him. You understand? Yeah. So each one reach one. And from that the relationship has been very good. You know, some killer is not an easy yoke. But for some reason we maintain that fight over the years. You know?
Let's take a listen. Bounty Killer, Richie Stephens from the album entitled
Love and Dub Style.
God, I'm on playing CD. Here you go.
Love and Dub Style. In the dance hall, Richie and the Killer come feel and go them hard. Girl, I wanna love you, hold you, console you, squeeze you, tease you. And I love how you stand. Man, love it every time. Love it when you can get my wine. And I love how you stand. And you know the wine they undefined. I wanna kiss you and caress you. Girl, I wanna work you on my body unto you, tease you, please you. And I love how you stand. Man, love it every time. And I love how you stand. Love it when you can get my wine. And I love how you stand. And you know the wine they undefined. And I love how you stand. Why did you say that I don't love you anymore? Baby, get up from all your knees. Your home is in my heart and you should know. You know that I would give the world. Tell me what's the matter with you, my girl. Instead of crying, no. You should be smiling, saying, baby, let's go. Girl, when you walk wine, put your weight on me chest. Me love for you walk on in your liquor. This is Junior, come here, no killer up. Junior,
Wow. Bounty Killer, and it's
Bounty Killer in the original farm.
Yeah.
In the original farm.
Wow. Now, I noticed you've got quite a few collaborations on the album, and not only did you go back for that original vibes with Bounty Killer, that you have a song with Sister Nancy, and we call her Mama Nancy.
Mama Nancy is one of our living legends, and one of the most important voices from in a dancer.
And probably one of the most sampled voices.
No, one of the most sampled voices of all time from out of Jamaica. That's what the book said. So
wow,
you have to bigger up. You understand me? I mean, I went on YouTube to check out some vibe with that. So impressed. I mean, even though it's somebody that I know for so many years,
right,
and I have such great love and respect for him. I mean, to check out someone's work, sometime with
body work,
yes, it's just amazing. So I'm big up Sister Nancy, and it's a pleasure to do a song with her. Believe it.
Well, this one's getting heavy rotation worldwide right now, and of course, it is two legends. I don't want you to leave anything out to listen to.
Me can't say that.
No, me can't say it.
All right.
Me can't say it. And something I wanted to say, and there's certain songs that played by you, and why I consider you such a great singer, because you have such a strong voice, but you use it when it's needed. I hear some songs that sometimes that says, how does Richie tone his voice down, that strength down so much? And it still sounds so mellow.
I think God experience.
Yeah, because the voice is huge, but there's certain songs that you're so tender, and you bring out a softer side of Richie Stephens, and it fits that song.
Well, as you said, it's just to know how to apply certain styles, And if I'm singing a song, for instance, like Let's Dance, you really want to just smooth it down,
right?
Just reach a certain part of the hearts of especially the ladies,
right?
Because it's about let's dance. You want to dance with us. You don't want to sing out too much in a track like that. You know, keep it nice. I want to dance with you all night long. A woman who wants to dance that way.
I hear that.
You understand me?
Listen, go get the album. Join us tonight. We're going to be inside, of course, Milk River, right on Atlantic Avenue. You can't miss it. And like Richie says, doors open at 8 o'clock. Showtime will be around 11-ish. So make sure you get in the house. You can't afford to miss it. Of course, music by Dubmaster, Chris Platinum, Kids, and the Road Team will all be in the building. And I know you got some special guests rolling through.
Yeah, man. A whole heap of special guests. Ed Robinson coming through the place. Sister Nancy will be there. You DJ right, Dubmaster, Chris Platinum, Kids coming out. All brethren never see Red Fox last night and give him a personal invitation. Right. So I bring the crew. See, it's also a Westmoreland link up. So okay. All them Westmoreland people come out with yeah, it's a family affair. All Jamaicans, everybody, so, wherever you're from, just come on down. Milk River in Brooklyn.
Now, Richie, if someone wants to reach you on social media, which is huge now, everybody is making connection. How do they get you?
Well, on Facebook is Richie Stephens. On Instagram, Richie Stephens 2. You understand? Twitter, Rich King. You know, so that's about that. You can find me. Easy.
All right. Easy. New York City, you don't want to miss tonight. It happens inside a place called Milk River. And it's nice to have an album release party in our neck of the woods. And by the way, it is an elegant establishment owned by one of my friends, so you joined us. 2 blocks from the Barclays Center.
She a cuss and ning in your ears. You check she woulda stop, but she a keep it up for days. You feel love her up. Good boy, you feel love her up. She a cussing at the house and she know why you drop her sleep.